My daughter's coach asked why a stranger videos only her at practice. Coach Bradley pulled me aside after Thursday's gymnastics practice. There's been a man recording Emma, he said quietly. Every practice for 3 weeks. He only films your daughter. My stomach dropped. Emma was 9, talented, working toward competitions. The gym had security, but this man always stayed in the public viewing area. Legal, but disturbing. Show me the footage, I demanded. Coach Bradley pulled up the security tapes on his office computer. There he was, mid-40s, baseball cap, always in the back row. His phone followed Emma's every move. Never filmed other kids, never looked away from her. Have you called the police? I asked. They say he's in a public area, not breaking any laws. We banned him from the property yesterday, but he was back today with a lawyer's letter saying we can't exclude him without cause. I watched Emma practicing through the office window, oblivious to any danger. She was working on her beam routine, focused and happy. The thought of someone watching her, recording her, made me feel violent. That night, I hired a private investigator. If the police wouldn't help, I'd handle this myself. The PI, a former cop named Rodriguez, said he'd seen cases like this before, usually ended badly if not stopped early. Rodriguez worked fast. Within 2 days, he had a name. Martin Jeffries. No criminal record. Worked in IT, divorced, no kids, lived alone 40 minutes from the gym. But here's what made my blood run cold. Martin had joined 17 different youth sports photography groups on Facebook in the past month. He'd been asking about capturing young athletes in motion and best angles for children's sports photography. The next practice, I waited in the parking lot. When Martin showed up, I confronted him. Why are you filming my daughter? He seemed genuinely confused. Your daughter? I'm filming my daughter. I nearly hit him. You don't have a daughter. That's when he showed me his phone. The wallpaper was Emma at a competition 6 months ago. Photos of her going back years. Birthday parties I recognized. Christmas mornings in pajamas I'd bought. My life with my daughter, but I wasn't in any of the pictures. A woman was. A woman I'd never seen before. Her mother sent these, Martin said. Rebecca and I are trying to work things out. She said I could watch Emma practice but not approach until the custody is finalized. My head was spinning. Emma's mother is dead. She died when Emma was 2. Martin's face went pale. That's not possible. Rebecca emails me every day. She sends photos, updates about Emma's progress. He pulled up emails, dozens of them, from someone claiming to be raising Emma alone. Someone who'd been feeding this man details about my daughter's life for months. The emails knew which school Emma attended, her favorite foods, her fear of thunderstorms, things only someone close would know. Rodriguez traced the emails. They came from a server in our neighborhood. The IP address led to a house 3 streets over. My neighbor, Denise, divorced, lonely, always commenting on what a good father I was, always offering to babysit, always taking photos at neighborhood events. She created an elaborate fiction to give a stranger access to my daughter. We confronted Denise with the police. Her house was a shrine to families that weren't hers. Thousands of photos from social media, printed and organized. She had folders for 6 different children in the neighborhood. She was sharing them with lonely people online, creating fake family narratives. She'd given Martin a complete backstory. Rebecca was overwhelmed, needed help, wanted to introduce Emma to her biological father gradually. Martin had been sending money for Emma's gymnastics fees to an account Denise controlled. He'd bought Christmas presents that Denise kept. He genuinely believed Emma was his daughter. The investigation revealed 4 other men who thought they had children in our neighborhood. Denise had been running this for 2 years, creating fake families for lonely people, taking their money, giving them false hope. One man had moved from Oregon thinking he'd finally meet his son. Martin broke down completely when he learned the truth. He'd never had children. His ex-wife's inability to conceive had ended their marriage. Denise had found him on a support group for childless men and targeted him. He'd spent thousands on what he thought was child support. The prosecutor said it was fraud, stalking, and child endangerment. Denise got 7 years. Martin got therapy and a restraining order. The other men were scattered across the country, each nursing their shattered delusions. Emma never knew. We told her the gym had adjusted the viewing area for safety. She still practices, still loves gymnastics. I watch every session now, scanning the crowd. There are legitimate parents there, cheering for their real children. But sometimes I catch someone watching too intently, and I wonder who they think they're watching. Coach Bradley installed new security measures. Parents need ID badges. The viewing area is monitored. No phones allowed during practice. Some parents complained, but those of us who knew what happened understood. Rodriguez found something else during his investigation. Denise had been planning to escalate. She'd been coaching Martin on how to approach Emma, what to say to seem familiar. She'd given him details about her dead mother that only family should know. The introduction was planned for next week. If Coach Bradley hadn't noticed, if he hadn't warned me, Martin would have approached my daughter with enough information to seem real. Emma might have believed him. The thought keeps me awake at night. Denise is in prison, but there are others like her. People who steal children's lives and sell them to strangers as fantasy. Parents post proud photos never knowing who's collecting them, who's building narratives, who's creating families that don't exist.